Hi guys, I'm Sherry. Today's video is about clothing. It's no longer about makeup. So like I mentioned to you in my previous video that I would like to share with you where actually I buy my clothes and what are the recent purchases that I actually got for myself. So let's get started. Alright, so this is actually my first set of clothes that I would like to share with you. So this is how it looks like. This actually the one that I want to share with you is actually this top. This is actually a crop top. I actually wear it as a jacket for today's mix and match. This is actually a crop top. Like it do like a shirt design, and it's denim material with the Sesame Street prints on it, so I think it's actually quite cute. And then it's cropped, so it doesn't look very baggy and very loose, so it actually makes you look slimmer in a sense. I prefer to wear it as like a jacket rather than wear it as a shirt or a crop top by itself. So that's why I actually matched this with a white color bra top and a denim short to make it look more summer and refreshing. And this one is actually an oversized cutting, so this kind of oversize will help you actually look slimmer, but it depends. If you have actually a very broad shoulder and when you actually wear it the cutting doesn't fall nicely, you may actually look plump. Usually I would still recommend you guys to try out the clothes whether the cutting and the size is suitable for you or not before you actually purchase it. So this is the first one, and this is how it looks like at the back. I actually bought this from Pull&Bear. So this is my first cloth that I would like to share with you. Alright, so next is this top. I actually matches it with my denim shorts again. So I will actually introduce two ways to actually match this. So firstly is my denim shorts. I didn't expect that it can actually match denim shorts, but I thought it actually looks quite nice too. Let me show you the details of the top. It is actually this kind of linen material, so it's very summer because in Singapore now it's still very hot, so they still actually release a lot of this kind of clothing with linen material. So today you may still see a lot of summer look clothings, and this is one of them. So I actually bought this from this store called the Editor's Market. This store is actually very interesting. They actually sell like clothes like in a wholesale kind of form. So if you actually only buy one item, you actually have to buy it at their retail price. But if you actually buy 3 items or 6 items, they will actually give you a slightly lower price. So I still find it pretty interesting because the way it works, it seems like you are buying it at a wholesale kind of concept. So for those who are interested, or if you are in Singapore, I think they actually have stores in other countries as well, but I couldn't remember which countries that has them. So you may actually Google and search to find out more about the Editor's Market. So in Singapore, I actually bought this top from them, and this is how it looks like. Okay, so first thing to take note, today I share with you about my clothing partly is also to actually share with you like where to find clothes, especially for our extra plus size group. So as you can see and you can tell from my size, I'm actually very big size. I usually have to wear extra large. So I'm not too sure what you guys think about it, but I find it that it may be useful to share with you, to share with a lot of people, like where you can actually find fashionable clothing for plus size people. So as I'm actually this group of people as well, so I think if someone can share with me where I actually can get those clothes and they are actually more fashionable to actually put on, it will be very useful for me. So I share with you guys where I actually bought my clothes. So this is one of the top that I, from the back, this is how it looks like. It actually comes with this so-called belt that you can tie around your waist. I think this is very important. This belt actually makes your waist look slimmer. You can actually show your waistline rather than if it doesn't have any belt around your waist, you will look plump with this cloth. So and another thing about this is because it's a vertical stripe, so this way will make you look slimmer as well. The cutting, again, there is no shoulder line. It's just one piece of straight cut and then you just wear it on like this. But it's a very summer looking top and it doesn't make you look dull. This color actually makes you look very refreshing and your skin will look bright and radiant. So I actually like this kind of top and this color. Although there is no shoulder line or anything, but this top I still think that it doesn't make your arm look very broad and fat. So this kind of cutting I will still accept it. Then another thing that it may look slimmer is because of this V line. It makes your neck look longer. I don't have a long neck, as you can tell, and some more I'm fat, so I got double chin. But this way will make you look slimmer, your face will look smaller. I would prefer to actually match this with a white shorts, but unfortunately at the moment I don't have any white shorts with me, so I actually matched this with a denim one. Still looks good, but if you want to have a really pure summer look, you may actually prefer to match it with a white shorts. Maybe it will look younger and will look more refreshing and more summer kind of theme. Yeah. So another way to wear it, I actually match it with this olive green color skirt. Alright, so this one I need to bring down a little bit to show you. Alright, so this is the third piece of clothes that I want to share with you. So the third item is actually a dress, which is the one that I'm wearing right now. It's also from the Editor's Market, just like the one before, which is this one. So this is how it looks like. Actually, for the main thing is at the back, they actually do this cross thing, then you actually tie it up. I actually matched this with a white t-shirt. This way it won't be too revealing. Then white actually makes it look more like a sweet looking, more refreshing. So this is how I matched it. Is this kind of linen material again, and it's striped. The color I would say is more like a grey blue with beige. So the cutting again, as you can tell from here, that is actually more like a V line, then with a very thin spaghetti stripe. Then this is the back, and then here it actually do an elastic so that it's not so tight also. Then in front, They actually do a waistline here to actually joins with the elastic band at the back. But then after that, it is actually a straight line dress. Then at the bottom here, they actually do this frills. So to make it more like a romantic, sweet looking dress. And they do it short in front and long at the back. Like this. So it's a different kind of cut and design for the dress. So this is the third one. Then I will actually share with you one last one. Alright, so this is the fourth one. This look a bit different already. It's not super casual. Ignore the fatty arm. So now let's look at the cloth. This is more of like a very, how to say, it's not really like olive green, but this green is very nice for people who are fair. I think even for people who are a little bit tan is still suitable. This is also from the Editor's Market. Okay, for Editor's Market, it is indeed cheaper, but there are many of their designs and cuts may not be so suitable for plus size people. Their largest is actually L size, and I am wearing their L size already. And some of their clothes, even L size, I actually couldn't fit in. So you really have to go and try, or actually look at their online store to look at the measurement size before you actually purchase them. It's actually a button-up cut-in dress, but I decided not to button all the way up. I just let loose here so that I will look slimmer here on the neckline. So this is the material is no longer linen, but it's a very comfortable and smooth material. Then slightly heavier. It's not super heavy, it's still acceptable. Then this is how it looks like from the back. Again, it comes with this little belt that have the matching color with the dress. So the cutting, I think, is still very nice. It cuts in like this, but it still cover up your flabby kind of arm and chest area. And it's a button down dress, so it buttons all the way down. I actually deliberately open up two so that it is not so narrow at the bottom, but also depending on your body shape. Mine, I actually have a rounder, wider hip, so I wouldn't want to actually button it all down and then make my hip look plump. So I actually unbutton one or two. Then at the side they also have this slit so that it's easier for you to actually move around. It's still better to have this slit than not have it, because imagine that if you don't have that slit, you will look very big and round at the bottom. It's really like a cylinder. So with this slit is still better. And I just noticed that this dress again is slightly shorter at the front, longer at the back. So this is how it looks like. And it comes with two little pockets. For those people who actually love their dress to have pockets, you may actually like this dress. So I think for this dress, it can go casual and formal. If you have actually a dinner or party to attend, you can actually just match with a heel, and you can actually just go for party already. Then just match with those like accessories, and then put on a nicer makeup, and you are good to go with this dress also. And but if you are thinking of going casual, like summer casual look, you can actually put on a straw hat, or you can just wear that kind of sandals, and you can just go off with a summer look already. So this dress I think is more multifunctional. Alright, so that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video on me sharing with you my recent clothing, especially these 4 items. And the cuttings and the material, and then like plus size people, what kind of little things that you want to take note when you actually purchase clothing. So it may not be to your preference because you may not be so particular in noticing this kind of stuff, or you wouldn't mind because your body shape is not similar to mine. This is just my personal opinion when I actually buy my own clothes. Because of my body shape, I know where and what kind of clothes cutting will look good on me, so I actually take note of all this stuff when I buy them. So hope you guys enjoy this kind of video. I will actually continue doing this series to show you more of the different type of clothes and outfit that I actually got. Please leave your comments below to let me know whether you like this kind of video. Alright, so that's the end for today's video. Again, please support and subscribe my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!